Hi, Danny Morrison here with the Danny Morrison Expert Comments. Alongside Rario.com, we've got match 47 in Abu Dhabi, and I say it was a joy to see this contest of the double R's up against CSK. CSK, they're at the top of the tree there, already qualified, so they could make a couple of changes, and they left out Bravo and Chahar, so they're star quality bowlers. They left them out and brought in young KM Asif and a certain Sam Curran. Toss went the way of the double R's, and they said, look, we're going to go up front and field. And when you look at it, the surface didn't know what to make of it. A little bit on the slow side, we know that in Abu Dhabi, but my word, this kid, Ruturaj Gaikwad, simply sensational. At one stage, they didn't look like they were going to breach 160, 170. In the end, they got to 189 for 4. Totally, by and large, by Gaikwad's century, 101 not out of 60 balls, 9 fours, 5 sixes, you name it. He smoked it everywhere and was just simply outstanding in terms of his execution. A little bit of support early on from Faf du Plessis, got 25, then he disappeared, and it was really left to Ravindra Jadeja at the end. His 32 not out cameo played superbly of 15 balls, 4 sixes and a maximum, and there was a nice little bit of byplay with young Chetan Sakarao. He got 1 for 31 and 4, and a tough gig for the young left armour. These guys coming in, swinging the ball. There was a lot of left-handedness in the Rajasthan Royals bowling attack. As I say, they made 5 changes. So wholesale changes. Was it doing the trick? Well, 189 for 4, you thought, wow, CSK in the driving seat. Tawatia, the wrist spinner, he was the standout there with 3 for 39, and his 4 really was in terms of getting a couple of key wickets at key junctures of CSK. In reply, well, they needed to score quickly, and man, could they score quickly. You've got a certain left armour, Mr. Evan Lewis, left-handed, quality smashing batter. We saw what he could do in the CPL recently there in the Caribbean. He smashed a very fine 27 from just a dozen, 2 fours, couple of maximums, and he, alongside Jaswal, were just rock and rolling. Absolutely entertainment, box office stuff with the 2 left-handers going for it. In the end, Jaswal, he got 50 off 21, 6 fours and 3 maximums. Was superb. And you think about trying to match Gaikwad at the other end for the CSK when he got 100. Well, he got 50, young Jaswal. Couldn't kick on, but hey, they ignited the innings. And up steps Shavim Doumbé. Where has Doumbé been all this time? Should have played him more, I reckon, because his 64 not out of 42, 4 fours, 4 sixes, dynamic to say the least, and they scored it at such a great rate. They got there in the end and knocked it off, 190 for 3 in 17 and a half overs. That's right, 15 balls to spare. Quite extraordinary, really. 15 balls to spare and made it look easy. I mean, in the end, the bowling, there was a little bit of KM Ashraf got 1 for 18, and it was nice. He got Jaswal first ball when he came on, and really no one else. Tokor, he got 2 for 30 and 4 with 11 dots. Useful, but really you just felt the way Shavim Doumbé was just kicking on from where Jaswal left off, simply sensational. In the end, I had to give, and I was the adjudicator, I had to give the player of the match to young Gaikwad on the losing side, sure, but 101 off 60 was an absolute clinic from this young man. He is one to watch out for. What a star. But in the end, the double R's get up and win by 7 wickets.